there is a time when everything that you thought that you believed, my lights just fell down from my hanger right now as I was talking about everything crumbling and falling down. Hello friends, your buddy Gilbert here. I am so excited about today's performance. As you probably realized, I am a huge fan of Alanis Morissette. I just reacted to another video by her not too long ago where she performed That I Would Be Good. I'm going to shamelessly plug the DVD VH1 Storytellers Alanis Morissette because there are so many good gems on this, and we're going to share another one today. In the interest of it being Thanksgiving, I thought, how could we cover this? Even though I just covered That I Would Be Good, and not cover Thank You. It is such a great song about being grateful for the lessons that you've learned in life, especially about accepting yourself. So we're going to hear Alanis' take on it, and we're going to get right into it.
But what I wanted to ask you is, do you ever, when you write a song, do you write like the words and then the melody comes to you, or do you ever write the melody first and then words, or are they ever simultaneous?
More often than not, they're written at the same time. The music and the lyrics are written at the same time. Every once in a while, I'll write what may be seen as a poem or a letter or something, and later I will turn that into something where I'll have one line that will start the rest of the song. But I like it best when it all comes out at the same time, because I feel as though I'm not even writing it. So I stopped for the first time in my whole life a couple of years ago after the tour for Jagged Little Pill. And I'd always been running and grasping and searching and intellectualizing and all of those fun things. And none of them actually resulted in my finding what I thought I was supposed to find. I felt that I lived in a culture that told me that I had to consistently and constantly look outside of myself to feel this elusive bliss. And I achieved a lot of what society had told me to achieve, and I still didn't feel peaceful and motivated throughout all my life to express myself first and foremost. Always curious about fame and the joy that would ensue if you have the approval of the public, and even though I don't really think there's such thing as unanimous approval from anybody. So I realized that that was an illusion. And once I realized that that was an illusion, then I started questioning everything, and I realized that actually everything was an illusion. And it was scary for me because everything I had believed in and lived my life according to was dissolving in front of me, and there was a death of sorts, a really beautiful one ultimately, but at first a very scary one. And so I stopped and I thought, well, the path that I'm taking isn't quite leading to consistent bliss, so I'm going to just see if this might do something. And after having studied different religions and different cultures and different mindsets and philosophies, and still wasn't quite peaceful. So I don't think, by the way, that there's such thing as peaceful nonstop. I think that we can be fundamentally peaceful and joy, because I think that's what we innately are. And all these emotions run over top of it. We can be angry or irritable or cranky or excited and all of these things, but I really don't believe that that's what we are. I believe that those are indications of something that we can change or continue to enjoy, and we get glimpses of how beautiful we are. So I stopped for the first time, and what I was overcome with was a huge sense of compassion for myself, first and foremost, and hadn't felt that in a long time. And then, naturally, that translated into my feeling compassion for everyone around me, and a huge amount of gratitude that I had never felt before to this extent. And that's why I had to write this song, Thank You, because I had to express how exciting this was and how scary it was, and all of it. All of these opportunities for us to define who we are in this realm of relativity that we live in. So that's why I wrote this song. How about getting off all these antibiotics? How about stopping eating when I am full of? How about them transparent dangling carrots? How about that ever elusive kudo? Thank you, India. Thank you, terror. Thank you, disillusionment. Thank you, frailty. Thank you, consequence. Thank you, silence. How about me not blaming you for everything? How about me enjoying a moment for once?
Amen. I struggle with that too.
How about how good it feels to finally forgive you? How about grieving it all one at a time? Thank you, India. Thank you, terror. Thank you, disillusionment. Thank you, frailty. Thank you, consequence. Thank you, silence. The moment I let go of it was the moment I got more than I could handle. The moment I jumped off of it was the moment I touched down.
I love that line.
Now I'm no longer being masochistic.
You think?
How about remembering your divinity?
Controversial.
How about unabashedly bawling your eyes out? How about not equating death with stopping?
My favorite line in the whole song. That line.
Thank you, India. Thank you, Providence. Thank you, disillusionment. Thank you, nothingness. Thank you, clarity. Thank you, silence.
Sing, Alanis. That's marathon singing right there.
Thanks.
I do believe that at some point in everybody's life, you do have this great awakening that brings you to deeper truth about life and death and yourself and your purpose. And I love that this was Alanis' story and she shared it very eloquently. I just really appreciate her vulnerability in discussing her relationship to herself and her faith and her journey for spiritual truth. I think that we all have to make that journey. And I love that she equated it to like grieving a death, because there is a time when everything that you thought that you believed, my lights just fell down from my hanger right now as I was talking about grieving like a death, the falling down and the crumbling of all of the things that you believed in and held on to for so long. How metaphoric, right? But it is true. For me, that was a very powerful journey, and it did feel like a death. It's scary, but it does come to this beautiful revelation and understanding of truth. And for me, that was Jesus. And I know that a lot of other people are on that journey right now, and many people have found it in the Bible that I have found my peace and my purpose in. But I absolutely encourage everybody to go on that journey, because you don't know what true freedom is until you've looked everything in the face that you hold dear and evaluate it and decide not only what you believe, but why you believe it. I don't think there's a more important journey that we're supposed to go on. If you are brand new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, and drop me a comment. Let me know if you're a fan of Alanis Morissette, because I would love to hear all about it. Also, feel free to drop me a request. I love requests, and I do them often here on this channel. You never know, your suggestion could end up being the very next video. Thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you for watching. I love you so much. God bless you, stay safe, and I will see you in the very next video. Bye!